Your 5 to 13-year-old child should have no business with a phone if you, as the parents, are going to be too lazy to monitor them. And when I mean monitoring, I mean close marking down to the prompts they type in, the sites they visit, the apps they use. And there should be very limited access on that phone. Because we have these problems of child trafficking, child pornography, just to mention a few. And you have probably told your kids not to talk to any stranger, but boy oh boy, when you hand that phone to your kids, by the way, that's not just a phone. When you hand that phone to your kids, you've literally handed the whole world to them. The whole world is in their hands. The strangers you told them not to talk to, they are all there. The places you wouldn't have allowed them to go, they can go through that phone. The things you wouldn't have allowed them to see, for example, if you were seeing a movie and perhaps a kissing scene was coming, you would ask them to leave. You've given it to them without guidance. The predators that you are afraid of that has made you change your location or changed your children's school or restricted them from going outside, from going to friends, they have become very innovative. They are in your children's phones through the apps they use, the games they play. They are everywhere. So giving your phone to your kids or getting them a phone without supervision, boy, this topic bothers me a lot because I only realize now that I'm older what this device did to me when I was a teenager. By the way, it's not just a phone. And back then, it wasn't even a smartphone. It was a button phone. My parents didn't know I had a phone in the house for perhaps over a year. So you can imagine. Now let me ask you, hiding a whole phone in the house versus hiding the prompts you use or the sites you visit or the apps you visit, which one is harder? Hiding the phone, of course. My parents didn't know I had the phone. And boy oh boy, what that phone did to me. I'll leave that for another day. I was using a phone in the house for how long? Until I upgraded and started using smartphones. Imagine, I'm talking about between 10 to 13 years of age. I had 2 smartphones eventually, and my mom only caught me in the shop one day. I think I misplaced the phone. I hid it in the wrong place, and she found the 2 smartphones before they knew I was using phone, and they didn't even know I'd been using phone before then. You have missed it if you think your kids are stupid. Those are your lazy app hiding skills, or perhaps you tell them not to visit a certain site, not to use a specific app, not to open your WhatsApp, and you expect them to listen to you. Even if they listen to you, there are 1,000 others that can ruin them. So you're a joker if you think that will work. You've missed it completely. These kids are smarter than you think they are. And the bad thing is that they won't tell you.